The experience of loneliness is a common human experience. It is the feeling of being alone, even when surrounded by people. Loneliness is not about being physically alone. It is about feeling disconnected from others. This sense of disconnection can be painful and isolating. Loneliness can affect anyone, regardless of age, background, or social status. It is a normal emotion that arises in response to life's circumstances. We might feel lonely after a move, a breakup, or the loss of a loved one. Loneliness can also stem from social anxiety, low self-esteem, or difficulty forming relationships. It's important to remember that loneliness is a feeling, not a fact. Just because we feel lonely doesn't mean we are unlovable or unworthy of connection. Recognizing this distinction is the first step in addressing loneliness in a healthy way. The impact of loneliness can have a significant effect on our mental and physical health. Studies show that chronic loneliness is associated with an increased risk of depression, anxiety, and heart disease. When we feel lonely, our bodies release stress hormones that can weaken the immune system and contribute to inflammation. Loneliness can also affect our sleep, appetite, and energy levels. We may withdraw from activities we once enjoyed and find it difficult to concentrate or make decisions. The effects of loneliness can be pervasive, impacting our overall well-being. It's essential to address loneliness, not only for our emotional well-being, but also for our physical health. Ignoring feelings of loneliness can lead to a downward spiral, making it even harder to break free from isolation. Recognizing the feeling of loneliness is the first step in coping with it. Often we try to push away uncomfortable emotions, but this only makes them stronger. Allow yourself to feel the loneliness without judgment. Notice the sensations in your body. Do you feel a tightness in your chest, a lump in your throat, or a heaviness in your stomach? Pay attention to your thoughts. Are you replaying negative self-talk or focusing on past experiences of rejection? Acknowledging our feelings, even the painful ones, is a sign of strength and self-awareness. By recognizing loneliness, we can begin to understand its root causes and explore healthy ways to cope. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for coping with loneliness. It involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. This practice can help us create space between ourselves and our emotions, allowing us to respond to loneliness in a more skillful way. Mindfulness can also help us cultivate self-compassion, which is essential for navigating difficult emotions. By practicing mindfulness, we can develop a greater sense of self-awareness and learn to respond to loneliness with kindness and understanding. This can reduce the grip of loneliness and create space for connection. There are many simple mindfulness techniques that can help us cope with loneliness. One of the most accessible is mindful breathing. Find a comfortable position and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your abdomen as you inhale and exhale. Another helpful technique is the body scan meditation. Lie down or sit comfortably and bring your attention to your body. Starting with your toes, slowly scan your body, noticing any sensations you feel. You might feel warmth, tingling, pressure, or nothing at all. These simple practices can help calm the nervous system, reduce stress, and increase self-awareness. By practicing mindfulness regularly, we can develop a greater sense of presence and connection to ourselves and the world around us. Human beings are social creatures, and connection is essential for our well-being. When we feel lonely, it's important to reach out to others and nurture our relationships. This might involve spending time with loved ones, joining a club or group, or volunteering in our community. It's also crucial to be mindful of the quality of our relationships. Surrounding ourselves with positive and supportive people can make a world of difference. If you're feeling lonely, consider reaching out to a trusted friend or family member, or seek professional support from a therapist or counselor. Remember that building meaningful connections takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Every interaction, no matter how small, has the potential to create a sense of connection. Taking the first step to reach out to others can be challenging, especially when we're feeling lonely. Start by identifying small, achievable steps you can take to connect with others. This might be as simple as sending a text message to a friend, joining an online forum with shared interests, or attending a local event. Remember that building meaningful connections is a two-way street. Be open to listening to others, sharing your own experiences, and showing genuine interest in their lives. By nurturing our existing relationships and seeking out new connections, we can combat loneliness and cultivate a greater sense of belonging. Loneliness is a common experience, but it doesn't have to define us. By practicing mindfulness, nurturing our relationships, and reaching out for support, we can navigate loneliness and create a more connected and fulfilling life.